Hi there, it's Ian from Technical Solutions, working from home today, which is the new normal for me. I'm going to give you some more tips on how to get the most out of HouseMate. And the latest little trick is the way it's got an integration for video intercoms and door openers, whereby you can simply control your video intercom app. What I've learnt recently is that you can use this same integration for other apps. Now, I don't actually have an intercom on this phone, but I was looking for a way to more easily control the TuneIn radio app for listening to online radio. I'll show you how the normal operation is. So if I scroll to the TuneIn radio app, now normally you'd have to use the on-screen mouse if you wanted to, for example, scroll up to the top of the page. I can use these mouse cursors to move the mouse around the page and I can click on anywhere on the page to drive the radio, and then you'd have to go down to the play button and find the stop button. So it's all possible, but it can be quite tedious or challenging for some people to drive this sort of mouse control. Now, so we've got the TuneIn radio app already on the front page, but I'm going to show you in the settings how we can link that app to the door control function, even though it's not a door controller, and get some simpler control of the radio. So if I hit the spanner, because it's in programming mode, project settings, under preferences, we have the home page preferences, and in here, down the bottom, there's door opener. And under the door opener functions, you can choose any app. And if I scroll down and find TuneIn radio, it's now set that app to be used with the door opener buttons or controls within Click to Phone. So I'll go back to the home page. It all looks the same. Okay, so now when I've selected the radio app, we have this nice row of buttons along the bottom rather than the crosshair mouse and so forth. Now, the first time we set this up, it goes into a learning mode. I want button 1 here to be the play button. So there's the play button there. What I do is I press button 1, and then it says that it's going to learn wherever I press on the screen. So I press there. Now anytime you click number 1 in the future, it will activate the play button. Some other tricks I'm going to do to change stations on the radio app. If I press 2, I'm going to press this little button up the top, which takes us back to the home page. And under recents in the TuneIn radio app, there's the 5 recent radio stations you've been listening to. And if I choose, so button 3 here, and now we're going to learn button 3 to be the 5th of the 5 radio stations, this will cause them to rotate through. Every time you do button 3, they'll jump through, and that way you can choose between the 5 radio stations and you'll be able to play and stop them. So for example, if I press this and select 3, that's clicked on the 3RRR, and that should start playing in a tick. And if I press 1, whoops, I pressed 2. Okay, now I can do 3 again, and we can have some gold 104.
What is a furf?
Okay, and button 1 will start and stop with a play pause button.
B is a rumour or a story.
And then the last one, as always in the Click to Phone, is the go back to the home page. There we go. So that's how you can use the door opener control to drive a different app. So you might want to be might work for some. I haven't tried it, but you could try it, say, with YouTube or Catch Up TV or other apps where you want to have a simple control if you find using the mouse control a bit difficult. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.